it's going pretty cool.
Now, let's talk about this. You have played many iconic roles. Neo is very special. Can you talk a little bit about why he is the one?
Why he's the one? Because Lana and Lily Wachowski gave me the role. But in terms of why he's the one, I don't know. Aren't we all the one?
We could be. I guess this is very nice. This is a very nice thing. I feel better about myself that you said that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Now, what's your take on the metaverse? Have you heard this term?
I have.
I feel like the Matrix isn't really necessarily the most positive view of it, but what do you make of it?
I think Matrix Resurrections is a cautionary tale, but also super positive. You know what I mean? I think it's, and it's not just red pill, blue pill, but I think all of the interactions between the humans and artificial intelligence and machines, I think there's a lot of cooperation and support in there, but then there's also, you know, some cautionary tales about what is the Matrix.
Yeah, cautionary tales is true. I'm seeing us all sort of enter the assimilation of the Matrix in a strange way, how we're all sort of tech addicted, and there's a lot of weird parallels
yeah. I mean,
there.
Sure. I mean, I think, virtual reality, augmented realities, definitely, you know, those technological opportunities can be connection, and they can also be a prison.
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, you know, we've seen a few shots in the trailer where you have to, you got back in the pod. They put you back in the sort of the pink goo.
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
They showed it.
Oh, it's in the trailer.
I know it's in the trailer, but now you're about to ask me a question.
Okay, so you allegedly, the last time you had to get in the pod, you lost 15 pounds and shaved your eyebrows. Did you react at all when you found out you were getting back in there?
Yeah.
What did you make of that? Were you like, I'm not doing that again?
Yeah, the pod, the goo. You want to make sure the temperature's correct.
Is it like tepid? Is it comfy?
Well, that's the thing you're aiming for. You want to you're in there for days and hours on end, so you want to make sure that you're not, you know, getting hypothermia or you're boiling. So yeah. But
okay.
There's trained professionals trying to make the goo.
Good. Making it cozy. Now, they want to keep you in there.
Yeah, you're like.
Now you were shooting John Wick 4 and Resurrections basically back to back. Can you talk sort of about what the similarities of those experiences were? Was it difficult sort of jumping back and forth? How do you approach those roles differently?
Let me see. They were both amazing experiences, and both films directed by, I believe, visionary filmmakers. And I love the roles that I get to play in each of those stories. And so I would say that's the film, having a visionary director and stories, I think, is what I guess is common and binds it. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's visionary director goes a long way. You recently showed up in the sort of Unreal 5 engine Matrix Awakens demo, and I think a lot of people were trying to tell what was you, what was made in Unreal. What was your reaction to that?
Wow. Really? They couldn't tell?
It's very realistic.
It is very realistic. Yeah. And what's the question?
What was your reaction to that? What was the process of getting involved with that? Like, was it?
It was something that Lana Wachowski and Kim Libreri, who works at Epic and who had worked on the previous Matrix films, brought to Carrie Ann and I to be a part of the launch of the Unreal Engine 5 and connection with the Matrix. And yeah, it felt like it's kind of like an evolutionary step into photorealistic humans in a digital space.
What could go wrong?
What? Here, say that to the camera.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? And again. So it's exciting and it was really, I was able to to be involved in the early days in some of this kind of technological development with the Matrix films early, just trying to, do motion face capture and virtual cameras and all that computer generated images. So it was cool to go from like 2002 to 2021, 2020 as well, to see the evolution of that.
I played the Path of Neo obsessively. So from that perspective, it's pretty wild from that to the Unreal Engine.
That is.
Now, shifting gears from video games to books, you infamously had to read Simulacra and Simulation. Did you have any homework this time around from Lana?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, I mean, that's probably easier for you. All right. Keanu, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for being Keanu Reeves. Make another Matrix.
Oh, yeah. What a legend.
Keanu Reeves, everybody. Yeah.